Interestingly enough, there's a new poll that just came out. Vivek Ramaswamy is just killing it. He was on the show just a few weeks ago. I said to watch this guy, young, self-funded, multimillionaire, created a couple of companies, great education, went to Harvard, was in the biotech space, was a CEO. You know I love people that come from a business background. You know that because I just think that they tend to be better and have a fresher look. They're not jaded by all this politics. I look at DeSantis and I'm like, wait a second. The guy is basically bought and sold, right? Like he's got all his donors that he's got to appease. I love it when people come in and they have their own money. So Vivek is continuing to climb. He said he wouldn't. He told me he would not run as the vice president on Donald Trump's ticket. And so who knows what's going to happen. It may not be his time in 24, but I do remind you to keep an eye on that guy because he is certainly one to watch and a very different, I think more thoughtful and grounded and independent politician, if you would, than Ron DeSantis. So certainly interesting. And look, here's the deal. We need help right now, because it's very clear our economy is in a very treacherous place. You look at what just came out from Fitch. We have just gotten ourselves downgraded. That whole AAA credit rating thing, that's kind of, a big deal. It's kind of what we sort of pride ourselves on here in America. Well, yeah, that's gone, at least for Fitch. They downgraded us, so we no longer have that stellar credit rating. And the Biden White House and Treasury is like, what are you doing? They can't understand. They can't understand why on earth our credit rating would be downgraded. Well, maybe they just need to go back and take Econ 101. Let me tell you, look, the United States, if it were a business, would it really be an investment that you would make when you look at sort of the long-term growth prospects of the country, when you look at how much debt this country has, when you look at our debt to GDP ratio, when you think about how we have no real source of growth moving forward, and then you look at the corruption that you're seeing, frankly, just through and through on both sides of the political aisle, I don't know as this would be like, one that I would consider one of the mainstays in my portfolio if I were investing in a company. How about you? No, of course not. So Fitch did the right thing. I mean, it's sort of obvious and it's sort of funny that you have to have, I guess they have to do it, right? The administration has to say, wait a second, no, this is great. We are the United States of America. Look, we're the United States of America until we're not, because there's plenty of other countries out there, China included, that are ready to take our place. They are ready to take our place. And this is why I keep saying over and over again, you know what? Policy, it matters. It's important. It's critical. And we got to pay attention to it. You need leaders that understand this. You need leaders that are not out there just saying, wait a second, how much money can my family make from this? In the case of Joe Biden, it seems if you look through these bank records that someone was making a lot of money off of this. People related to the Biden family, there's some 20 LLCs that were created shortly after he became the vice president. What was that about? And then, as we've learned, through the Devin Archer testimony and again through his interview with Tucker Carlson, Daddy was occasionally going on the phone, not to actually do the deals, but to just say hi, Why not? Why not say hi? Dan Goldman, he's the Democrat representative from New York. He's been out making the rounds, doing his best to try and defend the president. After all, wasn't the president just, being a dad at that time? Here he is with reporters saying, no, nothing to see here.
Said that he has never spoken to anyone. He said that he had nothing to do with Hunter Biden's business dealings. If he says hello to someone that he sees his son with, is he supposed to say, hi, son? No, I'm not going to say hello to the other people at the table or the other people on the phone. It's kind of a preposterous premise to think that a father should not say hello to people that the son is at dinner with, and that is literally all the evidence is.
Okay, well, this is partly why we have an impeachment procedure, right? Should impeachment happen, then maybe we'll get a little bit more evidence. Because once again, I go back to, and I've spent time throughout my career looking at really shady financial stuff, including some terror financing investigations I've done work on and won awards for, by the way. And I see 20 different LLCs, and I see money going from here to here to here to here, and it does look questionable, if nothing else. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.